Yo everyone, so I was going to record this on my camera with the little tripod to hold it, but camera died. So sorry. I'm not even gonna try to say anything right now, it's just too loud. But I'll just restart the video. I want to start this video off with saying that nobody is perfect. You're not perfect. You're not going to be perfect. Nobody is perfect. So don't strive for perfection in life. Strive for greatness. Strive to be the best that you can possibly be. Don't live someone else's path in life. And just live on your own frequency. Everybody has a different frequency of life that they live on that's capable for them. And you want to live on your own frequency. Whatever you can do, you focus on you. But let's get into the video. Just always keep that in mind. Don't strive for perfection. I forgot the thing that someone said, but it was like, perfection is the killer of something, and then something, whatever. So, I'm trying to find a comfortable spot to hold this on my phone, but I think I found it. So, today's video, I want to go over how to find yourself in life, how to stop feeling like you're just stuck and you have nothing going for you, and how to get out of that cycle of constant just boredom, constant fear of the future, constant lack of interest in things. I'm going to tell you what helped me to get out of that, the mindset that I had to get out of that cycle. First, I want to start with the thing that you need to get out of that cycle of not knowing what to do, having no passion, not doing anything in life. The first thing that you need to do to get out of that is to set goals. Have a goal in your life. You don't have to start with 20 goals. You don't have to have an enormous goal, but have a goal in mind. Now, it's okay to set a big goal, obviously. But is your goal, become a successful fitness coach, become a successful, trader, something like that. Or it could be something as minuscule as, I want to hit the gym 4 times this week. Or, I want to have 2 good eating days out of the week. Set a goal. Have a direction to go in life. Because that's what a goal does in our lives. A goal gives us a direction to go. And then it's up to us to stay on that path and not veer off. And there's going to be tons of things that are going to veer us off this path in life, and it's up to us to hold ourselves accountable. And there's tons of ways to hold ourselves accountable, but have a goal. That was one of the first things that I did to find exactly what I wanted to do at 17, find the career that I want to do, and start working towards it right now, is have a goal. You need goals in life. Every successful person knows exactly what they're working for, why they're working for it. All right? Goals, just like I said, put us on the direction, and then it's up to us to not veer off of the correct path. Okay? Another thing that you need to do to know exactly what you want in life and to stop feeling like you're just living and take control is focus on yourself. Stop worrying about other people. Stop worrying about what other people are doing and focus on you. What exactly does it mean to focus on me? What do I need to focus on? Focus on your habits. Focus on your routines. Focus on your mindset. Those are the things that build you. Habits are what build us. Habits are what make us who we are. So fix those. Fix your mental and stop worrying about everybody else. When you start focusing on yourself, you stop worrying about what's going on around you and you start worrying about what's going on up here. And that's where you want to get to. You want to get to where you're focusing on what's going on up here and not what's going on everywhere else around you. Once you start focusing on this, on your brain, and focusing on your inner self and your outer self, well, then you're really able to dig deep into yourself and figure out what you truly want. It's a hard path. It's hard to just make that switch and all of a sudden start focusing on, yourself and things like that. I'm not gonna lie. It's not easy to just all of a sudden, change yourself. Change takes time. Another thing is realize that you're not going to figure it out instantly. You're not going to figure out what you want to do in life instantly. Not everything is going to come like that. Things are going to take time. You need to be willing to take that time to just marinate in some things. Marinate in your bad habits for a little bit so you realize how bad they are for you. Sometimes it's that one thing you need to get rid of that will open up new doors for you. I just saw a fish jump out of the water. That was pretty cool. But, and just to show y'all where I'm at, just sitting at the lake here, Lake Okeechobee. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the lake. Biggest lake in Florida. But yeah, you need to focus on yourself. Stop worrying about what other people are doing. Worry about what goes on up here. Don't worry about everything else. Don't worry about even the way you look right now. Just focus on what goes on up here, because what goes on up here is what's going to materialize out here in the external world. Your inner intention is what brings out outer intention. You need to have intention in here first. You need to have goals up here first. You need to have thoughts and direction up here first before you're able to take action into things that will materialize out here in the outer world. Okay? Another thing that you can do to find your path, find your way, is, let me think of one other thing that helped me. Every single day, just try to be 1% better, man. Don't try to change your entire self in a day, because it's not going to happen. Take this slow. Take everything that you're doing slowly, because you don't want to waste time doing stuff that doesn't matter. Okay, you want to, because there's a lot of people say you don't have time, which we don't, because our days are limited here, and we don't know when our last day on earth is. So, and then there are people that say, oh, well, do you want to spend your last day doing nothing? Well, if it's your last day, then it doesn't really matter what you're doing, because when you're dead, well, it's not going to matter what happened here on earth. So, but don't just take life for granted. Take every day slow, set small goals, and stack those small wins, okay? Over time, you're going to build up more and more wins, and you're going to start to find what works, what doesn't work, what you like, what you don't like. That's where you want to get to. You want to get to where you want to get to the point where you know what you like, you know how you are, you know how your body works, you know how your mind works, you know what triggers you in certain in certain situations. That's a part of finding just what to do in life, your passion. Try different things. Dabble in different things here and there. And then when you find something that you really click with, stick with that one thing for a long time, okay? I've stuck with working out for a long time. I've been working out for years now, and I'm only 17. So I found what I like, and then I tied what I liked to a way to make money out of it. So I have these two things, and now I'm interconnecting them. And through online, through technology, that's been able to start coming to life and being possible. But you need to find what you like. And nowadays you can make money with anything. Find what you like and see how you can make that into a business. Find how you can make that into something that you can do for the rest of your life. And you're not always going to like it. You're not always going to have the passion that you've always had. You're not always going to, love that one thing as much as you loved it when you first started. But that's going to be the one thing that is your roots. You can always fall back on. I know fitness is something I can always fall back on. I'm always going to do it for the rest of my life. So, just find what you truly love in life, man. Find what you truly want to do with this life. But I'm trying to think of the best ways to put these things. And what really, really helped me. This might not even be that long of a video, but set goals, have intention, change what's up here and not what's around you. Stop trying to change the reflection and change what is looking at the reflection. Because life is a reflection. You're not looking at life through a window pane. Then your perception, yes, you're looking through life maybe through a different lens than somebody else, but life that's around you is a reflection of you, okay? When you change what's looking into the mirror, yourself, that's when the reflection will change. See, if I point my finger here, I'm not trying to go into the camera and change what's on the screen. I just need to move, and it's going to move. Same thing with life. Move yourself, and the reflection will also move with you. Realize that your world takes care of you. Your world, everybody lives in a different world. Everybody lives in their own little worlds nowadays. Your world takes care of you. Whether you may think it or not, whether you've had a bad week, month, year, whatever. At least you're not dead. If you're watching this, you're not dead. So, you're being taken care of by something. In my eyes, that's God. In your eyes, it may be your world. That's just the way I put it because I read it in a book. But it's true. Everything that goes on could be much worse than it is right now. And let's be glad that it's not. But I want to stay on the topic of how to really change yourself, how to get out of that boring just lifestyle that you live. And another thing is feel discomfort in yourself, in your situation, in your mindset, in the way that you look. Find discomfort in these things and change them. Use that as motivation to change the way that you feel, look, react. Feel discomfort. Discomfort, as trashy as it may feel, is what we need in life as humans. We need to feel discomforted in ourselves. We cannot get complacent with where we are in life, how we look, how we feel. You've got to change those things. One of the ways that I changed was I was just so tired of living the same boring life every single day without fail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days a week doing the same thing, feeling like trash, not looking my best, things like that. And I was just not comfortable in my situation at all anymore. I was hating everything. That's good. When you get to that point where you just hate everything that's going on up here and in the outer world, and that's when you need to make that switch, because that's when you're going to have the most drive for something. Don't rely on motivation to change. Do not. I promise you, if you rely on motivation to change, you will see that in a week, you will not have the same motivation. In 2 days, you are not going to be as motivated as you were 2 days ago. You need to have drive for something. I'm driven to be successful and become successful because of just other things that I have in my life that I want for myself, and it's driven me. I'm not just motivated. I do this whether I like it or not. Every single day I post whether I want to or not. Every day I try to be 1% better, try to quit those bad habits, try to get rid of vices every single day, because I know that it's going to turn out to something better in the future, and that it's what's good for me right now, and that my future self will thank me, 5-10 years down the line. So, because, when you think about it, like, we were all, if you're not a kid right now, you were a kid at some point. What was that kid doing? How was that kid back then thinking? Make your future self proud. You're going to be an adult one day, and you're going to be able to look back and be like, damn, my kid self was driven as fuck. Like, when I was a kid, damn, I put that work in. I did what nobody else did at my age. That's what I'm doing right now, man. There's not many people around me doing the same thing I'm doing. Look the way I look. Think the way I think. Because I put myself out of that typical teenager cycle, and I've switched something in my brain. What is that something? My mindset. Went from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. Everything in life is meant to build you up here, build you physically, and it's up to you whether you let things break you and you think as problems as just things that are out to get you, when in reality all of those things are meant to build you and make you a better person. Alright, I think I'm going to end this video here. So I want to go over everything again, like I typically do in these videos. Have goals. First thing I went over. Have goals in life. You need goals. If you do not have goals, you are not going to know which direction to take in life. Have goals. Okay? Start off small. Do not just focus on an end goal. Focus on the day. Set goals for today to complete. Whether that's drinking 3 water bottles, walking for 30 minutes as I'm doing, working out, anything. Set goals right now. 2, do not get complacent. Do not be comfortable in the situation that you are in, because I guarantee that you will just stay exactly where you're at because you are comfortable with where you are at. Do not be comfortable in life right now. I am not comfortable with living in this town. I would much rather be in Palm Beach, Florida. I'd rather be in Boca Raton. I'd rather be in City Place. I'd rather be in Miami. I'd rather be in all these other places, but I'm here. And I don't want to be here. Therefore, I'm not complacent. Heck, there's two kids skipping. Is that Oh, that's my siblings, I think, which is crazy. But don't be complacent. Fix what's up here first before you try and fix everything around you. Worry about you, change you, focus on you, and I guarantee that in 4 months' time, 2 months' time, 3 months' time, you will be a different person in life. That's exactly what I did to change myself, and I know that you can too. Hope each and every one of you has a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow my Instagram for daily updates, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.